Welcome back, longevity enthusiasts. Did you know that certain foods, some of which may be in your kitchen right now, have the potential to kill you? Stay tuned to learn about 10 deadly foods you should never eat if you value your life. In this video, we explore the dark side of food and nutrition. Today, we're diving into the shocking world of killer foods. 10 surprisingly dangerous foods with the potential to make you seriously ill or even cause death. You may think you're making healthy choices, but lurking in your fridge or pantry could be a food that can kill. From obscure delicacies to everyday staples, several foods require careful preparation or should be avoided altogether due to potentially lethal toxins. Eating the wrong thing could land you in the hospital or the morgue. Many of these killer foods are plant-based, disproving the notion that only processed junk foods pose health risks. Nature can pack a deadly punch. Others seem completely innocuous, like fruits or nuts, and some are delicacies you may be tempted to try when traveling, but consume them at your peril. Now let's count down the top 10 most dangerous killer foods. Number 10. Fugu blowfish. This Japanese delicacy is prepared from the pufferfish, which contains tetrodotoxin, a neurotoxin 1,200 times deadlier than cyanide. The toxin is concentrated in the liver, ovaries, eyes, and skin. Chefs train for years to carefully remove the toxic parts, but there are still occasional deaths from fugu poisoning. Symptoms include tingling lips, numbness, paralysis, and respiratory failure leading to death. Number 9 is ackee. This West African fruit, popular in Jamaican cuisine, contains hyperglycin A and B. Unripe ackee has high levels of these toxins, which disrupt blood glucose regulation, causing Jamaican vomiting sickness. Symptoms include severe vomiting, hypoglycemia, dehydration, seizures, coma, and even death. The fruit must be fully ripe and carefully prepared to be safe. Number 8 is the cassava or yuca. Cassava is a staple root vegetable in many tropical countries. Still, it contains cyanogenic glycosides, which release cyanide into the body. Bitter cassava has higher toxin levels and must be extensively processed by soaking, drying, and baking. Eating improperly prepared cassava can cause cyanide poisoning with symptoms like vertigo, vomiting, drooping eyelids, seizures, paralysis, and death. Number 7 are rhubarb leaves. While rhubarb stalks make delicious pies and jams, the large leaves contain oxalic acid and anthraquinone glycosides. Ingesting the leaves can lead to burning in the mouth and throat, difficulty breathing, kidney stones, seizures, coma, and even death in rare cases. Just 11 pounds of leaves could kill you. Stick to the stalks. Number 6 is green potatoes. Green or sprouting potatoes contain toxic compounds called solanine and chaconine, which the plant produces to deter pests. These toxins can cause digestive distress, neurological problems, and even death. Cooking doesn't destroy toxins, so tossing green potatoes is best. Storing potatoes in a cool, dark place and peeling green skin reduces the risk. Number 5. Raw almonds or bitter almonds. Most almonds sold in stores are sweet almonds, which are safe to eat. But bitter almonds, their wild cousins, contain toxic levels of cyanide. Eating just 7 to 10 raw bitter almonds can cause cyanide poisoning with symptoms like vertigo, headache, nausea, and could be lethal. Bitter almonds are illegal to sell raw in the US and must be heat treated first. Number 4 are raw kidney beans. Uncooked kidney beans contain high levels of phytohemagglutinin, a lectin that can cause severe food poisoning. As few as 4 to 5 raw beans can trigger extreme nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, sometimes requiring hospitalization. To destroy the toxin, soak the beans for at least 5 hours. Discard the water, then boil for at least 30 minutes before consuming. Number 3, elderberries. Elderberries can be dangerous if consumed raw. The seeds, leaves, and bark contain glycosides that produce cyanide. Eating unripe berries or other plant parts can cause severe diarrhea, vomiting, and nausea. In some cases, it can lead to severe complications like stupor, numbness, and death. Only cooked ripe berries from a reliable source are safe to eat. Our second deadliest food item is apple seeds. Apple seeds harbor a dark secret. They contain amygdalin, a cyanide precursor. Chewing the seeds releases the toxin. Swallowing a few seeds whole is unlikely to cause harm, but chewing a cup of seeds could be fatal. Symptoms of cyanide poisoning include headache, nausea, vomiting, confusion, hyperventilation, seizures, cardiac arrest and death. So enjoy apples, but don't bite the poison in their core. And the number one deadliest killer food is starfruit. This sweet, juicy fruit seems innocuous, but for people with kidney disease, it can be a killer. Starfruit contains neurotoxins that healthy kidneys easily filter out. But for those with renal impairment, the toxins accumulate, causing a range of neuropsychiatric symptoms like insomnia, hiccups, agitation, confusion, seizures, coma, and death. Several fatal starfruit poisonings have been documented in kidney patients. Perhaps the most disturbing part of all this, these deadly foods don't come with warning labels. There are no skull and crossbones on rhubarb leaves or apple seeds. Some are familiar produce we eat every day. Others are exotic delicacies that the adventurous among us may be eager to sample on our travels. But now you know, behind their tempting facades, these killer foods are poised to strike if we let our guard down. Suddenly, "you are what you eat" takes on a much more ominous tone. So in summary, nature has a cruel sense of irony. Some of the deadliest poisons are lurking in foods we think are healthy or fun to try. Exotic fish, tropical fruits, raw beans, veggies, and even apples have a dark side. The common theme is toxins. Whether natural pesticides or chemicals, these species have evolved to deter predators, and what's protective for them can be lethal to us. The lesson: please do your homework. Know how your food was prepared, and when in doubt, play it safe. Your life could depend on it. Well, I hope this morbid menu of killer foods hasn't spoiled your appetite for knowledge. If you found these poisonous provisions fascinating, subscribe to our channel for more content that bites back. Share your own killer food stories in the comments, and let me know what other culinary dangers you'd like to see covered. And as always, bon appetit, but beware. Thanks for watching.